Greetings, salutations, and good now. I'm Kevis Major, doing it major, and welcome to another video. Trust and hope that you guys enjoy the change of scenery. We're here at the lovely Wingfield Estate, and right behind me we have the oldest chimney on the island, and this chimney was built in 1883, post-emancipation, meaning that everyone who worked on this chimney was free men, making them the first generation of Kittian men and women. Just a bit of history before we jump into today's video. On the 9th of June 2025, what a year to be alive, Jupiter is going to be ingressing into Cancer. Yes, Jupiter is moving into Cancer. This is a dignified placement. Jupiter is actually exalted here in Cancer, meaning that Jupiter is most comfortable and is going to be operating at his most sufficient when he's here in Cancer. Jupiter is the planet of growth, expansion, abundance, prosperity, good fortune, and good luck. And he's going to be moving into Cancer, the sign of the mother. Cancer is Cardinal Water, initiating and creating new ways of emotional stability, security, safety, protection, and nourishment. Jupiter in Cancer is going to bring expansion. Cancer wants emotional security, so there's a strong connection to home, family, and legacy. Jupiter is going to bring expansion to security, belongings, and emotional nourishment. If you've made it thus far in the video, hit the like, smash the subscribe, and drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about, Jupiter moving into Cancer. On the 9th of June 2025, make sure you mark this date on your calendar. Jupiter is going to be in Cancer. Jupiter in Cancer is going to be deeply personal, so I suggest looking into your chart to see where this placement is going to be happening in your chart, so you could know what aspect of life is going to be highlighted during this transit. Jupiter is going to be in Cancer for our entire year. Of course, he's going to have a retrograde, which is going to be around November, and then back direct around March, but it all happens in the Cancer sign. This placement is going to be major, no pun intended, because Jupiter brings expansion and growth. Anything that Jupiter touches expands, whether it is positive or negative. And this expansion is going to be rooted in the heart space, in places and people that make you feel safe, supported, and seen. This placement is all about growth through emotional maturity and making the right decisions, just doing the right thing. Cancer rules the home, and Jupiter wants to expand. Many people are going to feel the urge to settle down and, maybe start a family, return to your roots, maybe travel back home or back to your, ancestral place of origins, or maybe just want to own your own thing. So buying a property, buying land, renting, getting your own space. Let's look at some themes that are possible to arise during this transit. Now, we spoke heavily about emotional maturity or emotional intelligence. Jupiter is in Cancer. Cancer is a water sign, all about the emotions, and so we're expanding our emotions, expanding our emotional intelligence and maturity. And this, during this time, is going to be currency. This is going to be worth more than gold. Protecting what matters instead of chasing what doesn't. This goes without any explanation. Jupiter is going to be expanded, and so you don't want Jupiter to be expanding any BS. We just want expansion, abundance, prosperity with what really matters. And again, Cancer is all about feeling safe, feeling protected, and having a high level of nourishment. Think about all of the positive characteristics of a great mother when you're thinking about the Cancer element. So how well could you make, yourself and others feel safe, stable, cared for, protected, and nourished in some way, shape, or form? During this Jupiter Cancer placement, there's going to be a strong emphasis on turning inwards for fulfillment. Again, Cancer is a nurturing sign. And how does your mother make you feel fulfilled? It's an emotional thing, it's something that happens within. It's not like the outer materialistic or tangible things that she's doing. She might give you a certain type of tea or cook a certain type of way, and the smell and how she hugs you and talks to you and cuddles you. A good mother we're talking about. It just makes you feel good inside. And so this Jupiter in Cancer placement is all about internal, how we feel inside, our emotional well-being. There's going to be a strong emphasis on healing ancestral patterns tied to your family, tied to nourishment, tied to vulnerability. Anything that makes you feel uncomfortable, unsafe, makes you feel vulnerable, this is a perfect time to dive deep into those vulnerabilities and those soft spots and nourish them, take care of them, and so we could grow more mature and stronger. Doing it major. The last theme I have noted is prosperity comes through belonging and ownership and not merely ambition. So having great ideas during this time is not enough. In a nutshell, Jupiter is growth and expansion, and will Cancer, that's our inner motherly qualities. And this Jupiter in Cancer placement is going to be major. I can't say that enough. In the next video, I'm going to go over all of the major aspects that are going to be happening during that placement. I know that June 15th, there's going to be a square between Saturn and Neptune in Aries and Jupiter just moving into Cancer. So that's something major to look out for. So hopefully I get that video done. But all in all, this is a time of homecoming, a time to come home to yourself. It's about choosing meaning over status and really honing in on what's truly important, which is going to be our emotional security and a foundation for our abundance to grow and flow. All in all, it's about emotional intelligence, emotional maturity, and making the right decision. We are going to want to expand our comfort zone and how we feel stable and how we feel protected, how we overcome or even mask our vulnerabilities. We know that in the home, we want to just let down all of our guards, so it's creating that space internally and externally. This placement is going to ask us to be emotionally mature and just cut through all of the illusions and take inspired steps that are rooted in what matters most. Major farewell until we meet or greet again. I'm Kevis Major. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Doing it major.